Hey guys, it's Nate, aka the Foot Accountant. Welcome back to the channel. Technically, Footies doesn't start until tomorrow, but it feels like it starts today with an absolutely insane season pass that is about to drop today on FC25. We're going to take a look through a ton of leaks today related to the season pass. Footies Team 1 coming into packs tomorrow, the re-releases of cards, and even some FC26 leaks related to the heroes incoming. And in terms of Evos and SBCs, there's a leak saying we're going to have the highest rated evolution cards in game of the entire year. Max 95 Evos are incoming and a whole lot of crazy content. We got to discuss it, guys, because Footies is looking like it's about to cook as we hoped. And with that, the market is getting cooked. So we're going to talk about that as well in today's video. If you're excited for Footies, drop a thumbs up on the video and subscribe if you are new. Let's look over yesterday's Wednesday content really quickly to start things off. Of course, we had the brand new daily refresh of the Women's Euro Sprint League. This one gives Anticipate plus center back position and defender plus plus. Again, it's max 94. Same thing as it's been all week long. You got 4 games to win 2 of them. And this is also the very easy play 4 in this mode to get the completionist objective done, to get the good pack and the quick step plus and pinged pass plus here from the completionist objective. So that's that in objectives right there. We have one more of those coming today. The 5th and final sprint league will be dropping today on Thursday. The rest of yesterday's content was in SBCs, where we had the Arnott Danjuma SBC. Now, I know we're all ready for Footy, so this card doesn't really do too much for us, but he's not a terrible item. I wish he had 5-star skills, but he's got good playstyle pluses, good base playstyles as well. Looks like a solid center attacking mid for sure. All but one passing playstyle was very nice. Even has the quick step base, got the finesse base, so not a bad card at all. Very cheap SBC, only 40,000 coins. But again, a lot of the other SBCs we've had, I think, take precedent over him. And of course, we still have the Vanya Milinkovic-Savic that has not been released yet. Also yesterday, we had the Shapeshifters Team 4 guaranteed pack as expected. We didn't get a guaranteed PTG pack, but at least we had the Shapeshifters Team 4, and this one is simply one squad. It's 22,000 coins, an 86 rated squad with a team of the week or a team of the season. So it wasn't that crazy of a content day yesterday. It's more about the leaks and the news. But I want to take a quick look really fast before we get into all the Footies conversation today at some of these PTG cards, because the market's getting cooked right now with all these Footies leaks. We're going to look at that a bit more. But so are some of these PTG cards. Guys, England won yesterday, and this is what I really want to show you guys, is the fact that these PTG cards, as we get into the later stages of this tournament, there's a lot more do or die scenarios where the teams have to win and score goals to get the upgrades and move on, or they're cooked and they're out. Take a look at what happened yesterday to Stanway and Hemp. We talked about these cards in yesterday's video as big potential but risky investments, from 350, 360k all the way to 500,000 coins, as England cooked yesterday. They won 4-0 against the Netherlands. France also won 4-1. So a lot of cards exploded. Now they're back down. Like Stanway is now under 400,000 coins. Even Hemp went from like 90k up to 150. She's back down to 100k. Patrick Guijaro is getting absolutely destroyed right now. She was 1.1 million coins, of course. She was extinct for days, right? She was 1.1 mil yesterday. Now only 700,000 coins. The Footies, all the leaks with this stuff coming out, is what's making the market drop. But these are still live cards, and there's more that are due upgrades now, and I think those cards are worth watching on the market today. Even in all of the panic, these are going to be some of the best cards to buy if you time it correctly for some potential rises, because upgrades are incoming for all the French cards and for the English cards. So I just wanted to talk about that because I know we've got more games. We got match day 3 starting today through all the groups to really finalize who's making it to the quarterfinals. But that's one place to watch on the market very closely if you have some coins. And also we have the rivals rewards today, which could supply these cards a bit more and make them drop on the market. But the market in general is absolutely cooked. Like, take a look at some of these prices that I have here on my transfer list from, a few days ago. This Hitinha cards was 1.3 million coins. He's now 950k. This Bruno Fernandes is a card that I was watching last week a lot in terms of trades. He was like 1.3 to 1.4 mil. He's 800k. Look at this graph. Guys, these prices have been falling all week as expected, right? We told and talked about selling these cards back on Friday and Saturday because we knew that this Footies hype was going to come and it was going to bring a lot of price drops with it. And man, is it getting bad out here. This Bruno was 1.2 million. Still yesterday on Wednesday, he's now 800K. He was 760,000 coins. Crazy drop there. Shapeshifter's Team 4 Doku was 900,000 coins, and now he's 530K. This is before Rivals Rewards has supplied any of these cards. With how good the season pass looks for footies, which we're going to look at here in a second, I think the market's going to continue to get cooked, because this season pass, let's say it's 500,000 coins, is going to mean people are selling some cards like they already have been to get those coins. But then also there's so many cards in the season pass that I really think is going to hurt the market a bit more. But watch the PTG cards, watch the live cards. If you do want to make an investment, there's still going to be potential rises there for those with upgrades on the line. Let's get into all the news, guys, because as you're watching this video, you might be really early to watching it and the season pass might not be out yet. You might be watching it and the season pass is already out. But regardless, look at the state of all of these footies players that we are about to get in the season pass. Who needs to get players from SBCs or even EVOs or even off the market with all of these players that are about to be dropped? This is a crazy, in terms of quantity and quality, set of cards coming to the season pass. All official stats. We've got 299 rateds. We've got 5 Playstyle Plus VVD and 5 Playstyle Plus 99 rated David Ginola coming in the season pass. I'd have to imagine that the Ginola is in the paid part and the VVD is in the free part. 99 defense and physical for VVD with Anticipate, Bruiser, Block, Aerial, and Pinged. What a card. Ginola, what a card. You got a Jude and a Joe Bellingham, both 98 rated with 5 Playstyle Pluses. That's cool. Jude Bellingham stats maybe aren't as great as I'd like to see. 88 defending as a 98 rated card with 199 stat. A little bit low on the pace and physical maybe. Still a great card, but maybe not as great as we would have liked. Joe Bellingham looks just as good, if not better. 98 dribbling, 97 defending, and 96 passing. Great playstyle pluses for him too. Those are definitely going to be near the back end of the season pass for sure. But here's the rest of this season pass. Look at all the rest of players in here. I know you can't see the two in here. Rodrigo and Marmouche. These two are kind of behind the face cam right now. Right in there, but these cards look fantastic as well. They're probably going to be, like, I don't know, level 30 or something like that in the season. Only 4 playstyle pluses, but insane stats. They're both super good in game. But then look at the rest of this team. It's just straight up fun, man. Jesse Lingard, Isak Toure, the 6'8" center back. Adama's getting a card again. Darwin. Ferland Mendy Footies is back. Sophia Wilson, what a card for her. 299 stats in dribbling and in pace on that card with low driven, finesse, press proven, and rapid. That card is going to be a problem. And it's in the season pass, man. Whether that's paid or free, who cares? Those are insane items. Adama's got the 99 pace, 97 physical and dribbling. Nunez looks cracked. You've got a bunch of other cards here too that are probably in the first 15 levels of the season pass that look great as well. Harry Maguire center back, Barella, Claudia Pina, Ruter, Anthony Martial, there he is, Alvarez, Luna. I just did an Evo for Luna, and I think this card might be better than my Evo, or at least close to it in terms of stats. Bombito's getting a card, Promise David's getting a card, Anderson Talisca, and Voltamade, who's, I think, going to Bayern. Maybe not still going to Bayern, but he's got a lot of hype IRL. Obviously, a lot of hype in this game as well as a striker. His way back has been evolving him and using him in game. This is just an insane list of players. St. Juste, how could I look over him with 97 pace as a center back? You've got a 99 pace Bombito, 97 pace St. Juste. This team of players, it just looks awesome, man. And I'm sure, I know, some of these way down the line, maybe 2 or 3 weeks from now, aren't going to seem that cool, but this right now, for what we're about to get today with the season pass, that is so many players, and that is just freaking awesome. GG's EA for going with quality and quantity with those cards in the season pass. And again, this is about to change the whole entire outlook of this game. Because sure, the shapeshifter cards in here have been good, but shapeshifter cards, we're going to be forgetting about those. We're going to be forgetting about any team of the seasons that are in our squad with that many cards that are going to be given out through the season pass, which we will, all of us at least, acquire within the first couple of weeks because we know how fast we move through these season passes. These cards are about to take over the game. That's one of the other reasons that I worry about the market, because of how good these cards look and how many of them there are. Hopefully the season pass is only 500,000 coins because of how crazy this looks. It should be, because the other ones have been 500k, but that's absolutely mad. So the other things to look at and look out for today in this season pass, I'm sure a lot of you guys are seeing this in game already, but the low driven shot playstyle plus is looking like it is going to be a 5 playstyle plus boosting Evo. So like taking a card that's 97 rated with 4 playstyle pluses, giving them the 5th playstyle plus there. Out of all the evolution consumables that are leaked for the season pass, it looks like just 2 of them give you 5 playstyle pluses. There's a quick step plus and a low driven shot, but that is so many Evos. So many players, so many evolutions. This is looking fantastic. Love to see that. Also have a player pick here. This could be a part of the season pass, or it could be an SBC or some sort of objective consumable for a base playstyle player pick, which I think is very nice too. Low driven, finesse, trickster, ping, pass, and incisive. That's very needed as well, because sometimes you're maxed out on regular playstyle pluses, but you don't have regular playstyles to add to a card that would be very helpful. I think that's a good one as well. So there's going to be a lot of packs in the season pass as well. We know this, tradable and untradeable. We're going to be watching out for a new seasonal weekly objective, a weekly play objective today with the new season. I'm guessing this 96 times 5 pack with footies and greats of the game would be a part of it. And then, of course, also yesterday we had a bunch of packs added to the code, which does confirm a few things. We've got a Footies Batch 1 player pick pack that's going to be added to the code there, and it's an 89 plus. I don't think that means that all players that get re-released in a best of batch will be 89 plus in rating. I just think it'll take some of the best ones from there and then go on. I'm going to talk about the Batch 1. I mean, it's nice that that's confirmed now, but we got to temper our expectations a little bit on that. Based on this is a 5-week promo. Look at this, Footies Team 5 guaranteed player pack. There's Team 4, Team 3, 2, and 1. There's a Batch 1 Prism pack as well. So we got to temper our expectations for that re-release in just a second. I want to take a look at a list of those cards that were released last year. But EA did a whole bunch of pack drop yesterday into the game. You've got some Weekend League rewards still here. Premium Footies pack. There was the guaranteed Shapeshifter. So there's going to be a lot of packs in the season pass today. I have to imagine, though, that this 96 times 5 is going to be a part of the season pass weekly play objective. Actually, since we're still in the conversation of these cards that are getting re-released into packs, let's take a look at this now before we talk about Footies cards. This is, of course, thinking ahead. This is about tomorrow on Friday, expecting to see the types of cards that will be re-released in the Batch 1. This is the Batch 1 from last year. Shout out to Kempembro on Twitter, on X, for this graphic. You can see there was a few Team of the Years, some Team of the Year icons. There's a lot of FUT birthdays and a few Team of the Seasons, probably because EA is going to try to throw in some Team of the Season cards just so that we have some SBC fodder to put into SBCs. But then after that, it's a lot of old promo cards. You got Future Stars in here. You got Fantasy, Road to the Finals, Fire and Ice, Winter Wildcards, even some promo cards from like the very beginning of the year, Thunderstruck and Trailblazers. Again, these are last year's cards. But that's kind of what you can expect for the re-release Batch 1 this year as well. I wouldn't be expecting to see cards like the Road to the Final players, like this Bruno Fernandes, right? Sure, they just released that Road to the Final player pick that these cards are packable from again, which is great, but I would not expect to see too many cards of recent promos. Maybe a couple of Team of the Seasons, that would be it. And maybe some Team of the Years as well. But don't expect to see any recent promo team cards in this Batch 1. Again, if there's going to be 5 weeks of Footies, we're probably looking at 3 different batches. Maybe, I don't think they do any more than 3. But at least 3 batches of re-release players. And they're going to get slowly, progressively better over time. So it's going to be great to have a lot of re-release cards and packs for evolutions, for just the fun of opening packs. It's going to hopefully make opening packs feel a lot more worth it. But I just want to kind of temper those expectations. I actually tweeted about that today. As Donk was saying, these re-releases are coming. It's confirmed for Footies. And I was just saying, like, temper your expectations a little bit just because this is a longer term promo once again. Now, let's talk about the cards that are coming into packs. Of course, I know that I mentioned hopefully that 99 Pelé would be in the season pass, but hey, we got 99 Ginola anyway. He's going to be in packs. 99 rated Pelé. Also on this little info screen here, we've got confirmed 99 rated Lamine Yamal. The thing now with looking at these cards here, the hinted at cards, is it's not shapeshifters, so you don't have to guess, oh, what Barca players could be right wing. It's like, okay, who's a right wing at Barca, because that's who it's going to be. None of the shapeshifter guessing game stuff with changed positions. 5 playstyle pluses, 99 Lamine Yamal. I'm really curious to know how many 99s are in this team. Is it just those 2? or are there going to be a couple more? They only showed two 99s. The rest are 97s. That's my number one question right now. We know the other cards, I believe, here on this loading screen. We know that the center back there, great to the game hero, is George's. And we know Prince is the icon striker. I guess we don't know who the striker from the Premier League is. As a hero on the bottom left. That's unknown right now. But Pele is coming in Team 1. This is going to be cards that come in packs tomorrow on Friday. And here's the rest of the greats of the game cards. Shellen, Prince, Abili, Scott, Georges, and Pinchon. Very interesting set of players right there. The Georges card is probably going to be pretty good. Prince, I mean, for most of us, maybe not the most exciting. But those are the cards that are leaked right now. And of course, we still are waiting for confirmed names to be the rest of Team 1. What are the other icons? What are the other Footies players that are going to be coming out? So there's not a lot of leaks for that right now. That would be something that we're going to be watching for very closely today on this game. Watch out for more leaks related to the actual Footies players coming into packs, and even some of the best of players. That could be leaked as well. I would not be surprised if that were to take place. Now, we had the leakers yesterday. This is transitioning from cards in packs to talking about evolutions. We had some huge hype in terms of leaks for yesterday on Twitter. Like when Foot Police and these guys are tweeting out the huge list of Bombazo emojis, you know that's going to be pretty crazy, because the only times that they've done this year, we've had insane stuff released. And well, this is pretty big news. 95 rated evolutions are set to come to Ultimate Team soon, and he says this is just the first Bombazo. So he's got a lot of news for us here. This is the only thing that he has tweeted so far after saying there's a big news coming. 95 rated Evos. Of course, that's pretty big. We can think back to the Shapeshifter Strike Force evolution as a max 94 Evo, and I'm pretty sure, except for training camp evolutions, that that's the only Evo that we've had that was max 94. Nothing else has been 94 yet, and now we're going to 95 as well. So it looks like Footies are going to start off with a bang this Friday with a 95 rated evolution. So watch out for news on this. Again, guys, all this content with the crazy players in the season pass, so many of which I think most of us will find interesting to use. Power curve pushing with 4 playstyle pluses, crazy stats, crazy overalls. With this being here as well as a leak, man, the market's just, it's going to continue to get cooked. I lost some coins on the Reece James. I haven't been trading too much this week, to be completely honest. I've been very busy. I sold one Reece James for $690, the other one for $520. So yeah, we got a little bit cooked, but you know what? It's fine. It's July. We still have 7 mil. We're going to be spending a lot of those coins on store packs, trying to pack these insane Footies cards and just having fun. This is the time where if you've worked hard to trade, you just have fun with the coins. It's bin time, to be fair, but that's another mention of the market getting cooked. Just be careful with prices out there. If you time it right, you'll make some coins. Just be careful though. Now, with this Evo, wait for the actual specific leaks with this, because we got to know the position. We got to know what type of boost we're going to be getting here. When will we get a 5 playstyle plus upgrading evolution? I can't imagine that it would be that soon, because they really want to keep 5 playstyle pluses, I think, unique right now, and maybe for something later on in July, maybe even to August, before it becomes a common thing in this game. You see, like with the leaked players we have here, we only get 4 5 playstyle plus players, and those are definitely going to be by the end of the season, which is probably going to be at least a 4-week, probably a 5 or 6 week season, which will take us into August for sure. So that's one thing to kind of mention there. But watch out for that Evo leak, because that's a crazy one, right? And also watch out for what other leaks he's got here, the other Bombazo emojis, if you will, related to the Footies content. My question now is, in terms of what leaks are we still looking out for? Who are our SBCs? And what other cards are coming in Team 1 of Footies? Of course, we have this little loading screen here. We're gonna learn a lot more about who's in Team 1. We don't have any news right now about Footies SBCs, and Footies SBCs have always been a key part of the promo. It's actually kind of crazy seeing some of these names in here, like a Marmouche or an Adama or a Mendy. Like, those would have been great players to put in as an SBC. They're gonna have to release some good SBCs, man, to keep up with this season pass, because again, those cards just look crazy. I'm sure a lot of them are gonna be 5-star, 5-star. It's the end game. Yeah, those cards just look nuts to me, honestly. I hope the season pass is only 500,000. It should be just 500,000 coins, but that is just kind of blowing my mind. I think a lot of people's minds are being blown by seeing those players right now in the season pass. But watch out for more leaks related to evolutions and the SBC players for sure today on Thursday. The last thing that we have to look at in terms of leaks is actually non-Footies related, just to kind of turn the page really quickly for a sidebar here. FC26 Heroes. This is evidently the list of heroes coming to FC26, which is very different. If you guys remember, like 2 months ago, we had leaks of confirmed heroes that were coming to FC26, and it was a lot of these cards: Fellaini, Mandzukic, Michael Carrick, Koller, Barzagli, Fabregas, and these guys are nowhere to be found, bro. Allegedly, some of the guys in the comments are saying they could be in FC Online, which is the Asian version of the game, or not the version of this game that most of us play, which is crazy. They would have different heroes for that. If they have the rights for one, wouldn't they not use it in the other? I don't know how that works. But these are the leaked FC26 heroes. De Rossi and Quaresma are sick. And I'll be honest, for the rest of this team, I got to do some research and find out who these guys and gals are. To be honest, I've heard of Aymar before. And maybe Zamorano as well. But De Rossi and Quaresma, I think more people would be familiar with. And some people would be familiar with the others, but at least I am not. After seeing the Quaresma leak, we were like, oh my goodness, EA's cooking with the icons and the heroes. The icons are absolutely cooking. We know this. The heroes, though, looks like it's kind of taken a step back. And to think that some heroes that we have in this game might be replaced by these heroes that are being added in, that doesn't make me at least too excited for the heroes coming to FC26. So that's one of the leaks that we have right now that I wanted to show you guys and talk about today, but it's kind of a bit of a downer. Other than the footies leaks that we have that are a lot more exciting. So bottom line, watch out for a lot more leaks today because we have a lot of information still coming our way. Leaked cards to be in packs, SBCs, evolution info, and more. So yeah, let me know what you guys are thinking after looking at the season pass, whether it's out right now or you're watching this video right away and it's not out. How are you guys feeling about it? And what are you doing to get ready for it? Do you need to go sell cards? Are you watching the market drop? Are you buying cards? Or are you just like, nah, Nate, it's almost August. It's August, not really, but it's July. We joke, right? We go 1 month ahead and we joke. Are you just like, nah, it's this late in the game, I never buy anything anyways, I'm not worried about that? And how do you feel about those footies cards? Because to me, that just looks like an insane team with so many players and a lot of cards that even if I only use some of these cards for like 5 to 10 games, like I don't care. I'll use the St. Juice Day until I upgrade to the Isak Torre in the season pass. And then I'll use Isak Torre until I upgrade to VVD through the season pass because sure, I've got a couple of cool Evo cards ready in my team, but like when you just get a cool card like this, it was the same way through the Shapeshifters season. When I went through the season and I got a cool card every 5 to 10 levels, I was trying them out of my team because they were some of the best cards at the time that I had. This Eric Dyer absolutely freaking cooked. He was so good. I'm still using Xhaka in my team. I'm still using Oblak in my team. Still using Ciro Immobile as well. So many players in this season pass as Shapeshifters and so many more for footies. So I'd love to hear you guys' comments down below on that one and how it looks after you see the season pass release today. Now, last thing to end Shapeshifters. Thank goodness, today we're waving goodbye to the Shapeshifters promo. Well, the last full day of it at least. But we're going to end it with a banger. I don't know why EA left this SBC until the very last day of the promo. But it is Vanja Milinkovic-Savic that we should be getting today, of course, since he has not been released yet. He better be dropped today. Also on Thursday, we should have the refresh of the tradable Tots pack. Just kidding. It says this is going to refresh in 1 day? That's weird. That should be refreshing today. Anyways, never mind. That's not going to be today. So tradable Tots supply shouldn't be as much if that's not there. But one interesting note is if you spent 500,000 hard-earned FIFA Ultimate Team coins on the Footies Evo way back when that was released, if you dropped those 500,000 coins on the very first day that came out, today will be the day that you will actually be able to get your crazy Evo card, whether it was like the Mbappe. Of course, a lot of people did that Mbappe card double Evo into the Footies 500k version from his gold card. That is going to be claimable today. Let's see if I can't really find that on Footprint at the moment. It's expired, so it doesn't show. I had to go build the Evo myself, at least to make it a quick search. But the 97 rated cards that you could create from that training camp Evo that was a 21-day wait, and it was 500,000 coins, those are going to be dropped in game today. As we mentioned also earlier, we're going to have the last PTG Women's Euro Cup or League today, the Daily Sprint League, so 4 more games there for the last Playstyle Plus Evolution. I don't know what Playstyle Plus Evo we're missing yet from the leaked list that we had. Actually, we not gotten low driven yet. I don't actually know if we've gotten low driven yet. I think either I forgot about that one. No, we haven't got that yet. That one should be today. So today's actually a really good one. low driven and right wing position, and then all the roll pluses for that too. So be watching out for that as the last part of today's content. But man, after seeing these leaks just a couple of hours ago, for what is coming in this footy season pass, these cards are literally about to take over this game. And hopefully the amount of hype that I see in this, that we feel in this, is replicated with the start of footies tomorrow on Friday. So we're going to be here tomorrow before the new promo drop of footies, team number 1, and everything to go along with. We're going to take a look at all the new leaks that we get today, look over the actual season pass when it is dropped, since we're doing this just a couple hours before. Yeah, footies. Honestly, it's looking good. It is. Don't mess it up, EA, because so far this is looking pretty good. But that's going to be the video for me today, guys. I'm hoping to return back to streaming today. I've been at a camp all week this week. It's not far away from home. I've been driving back to make the videos. Hopefully we'll be live today. It might be a buzzer beater stream, like a ride around content, but we'll just have to see. We'll be on stream 100% for sure tomorrow and Friday for the drop of footy. It's going to be a big Friday. Should be a very fun time. I missed hanging out with you guys at the streams, but we will be back. I promise. It was just a short little aside this week. But that's the video for me. If you did enjoy, drop a thumbs up on a comment down below if you have any questions. And of course, subscribe if you're new. I will see you guys in a stream today or tomorrow. It's been TheFutAccountant. Catch you later. Peace out.